Hi, I'm Yasmin Sabih for Nveam here at Sound Movement Live, and I'm joined with Danni Jackson.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for joining me today.
No, you're welcome. Good to be here.
Great. So, I want to talk about your new single, We Ain't Got Love.
Yeah.
So, what is that song about exactly?
So the song was kind of, I got the beat from the producer and I knew I wanted to write a song about a relationship. And funnily enough, I wanted to write a song about my mum and dad's relationship, and they're divorced. And
Sorry.
So yeah, as far as years ago. And there was a show on at the time called Dr. Foster.
Yeah.
And my mum was saying to me, I can really relate to this show, and telling me all these different things that was coming from the show, and I was like, right, at this moment, I'm gonna write a song about everything you're telling me and my experience of watching your relationship. So anyway, We Ain't Got Love came into it. So there's a lot of personal experiences in that song, but I'm singing it through my mum.
Yeah.
So I essentially am my mum in the song, singing about the way that my husband's made me feel.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, just came from my experience of that time in my life. So
I love
it's quite
that.
a personal song.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. And the video's out.
Yeah.
It's an amazing video,
Thank
by the
you.
way. I love it. Well, what inspired the visuals for that video?
So I know an amazing guy who does film called Luke Graham, and he has his own company called Hubble Creative. You should definitely check him out. And he's a really good friend of mine. So he heard the song and said, and it was hard to get him to film for me. Like, it wasn't easy.
Why was that?
Just because he's busy all the time and he has particular visions for stuff.
Yeah.
But then when he heard the song, he said to me, Danny, I want to do the video. So I was like, yes, got him. So that was amazing, and it was really kind of like a mutual decision on what we were going to do.
Yeah.
He wanted. We started off with like these mad, crazy ideas that weren't in the budget, like looking at places that were going to cost like $3,000 for an hour.
Oh gosh.
And we were like, no, we have to take it down a bit. Initially we had an idea of me walking down the road, and there is a young girl dancing, and I'm looking for someone, and then I get there and there's no one there, and that person's me, but then the budget was too big for that. So then we just turned it into, let's have a young dancer covered in glitter, UV paint. We had her there for like an hour and a half, like covered her in black paint and then just squirted UV paint over her with toothbrushes. We got her to sort of do interpretive dance, and to be honest, like, there's not really a big meaning behind it. You can kind of interpret it how you want. But her movement is amazing, and I actually used to teach dance. I taught for 10 years, and she was one of my students. She now goes to Brit School, and so I was like, I need her in it because she's young and she's got the look for it. So we did that, and then we just had some kind of emotional shots of me in a field.
No, I love it.
This looks great.
Well, that kind of brings me on to my next question. You said you used to teach dance. I want to know, was music always the goal, or was there something else before that?
There was something before that. I mean, when I was younger, I remember the first thing of like music. My mum always used to hear me singing. And do you remember S Club Juniors?
Yes, of course.
My mum, when I was 11, she was like, Danny, there's an audition for this new band.
Oh, wow.
She was like, you should go, like, I always hear you singing. And I was like, no, I'm too embarrassed. And I never went. And I really regretted it. Not that I would have got in. I mean, maybe.
You might have. No,
But
you're telling me. I don't see why not.
Could have been in the Saturdays.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, I really want to do singing. But then I was still too scared to sing in front of anyone. So anyway, my sister did dance. And I was like, I'm going to dance. I feel confident doing dance. I can't sing in front of anyone, but I can do dance. So I went, and then I did street hip hop dance for about 6 years. And then I did work experience. You know, for your GCSEs, you have to do work experience. I went and did it at the dance school, and then she offered me a job. So from then, from the age of like 15 to 24, I was teaching at dance schools, freelancing, choreographing shows, got a lot of choreography work. So I made quite a bit of money like through teaching dance. And then I went to uni, and I wanted a part in the musical, and I did acting as well. So I was comfortable acting, comfortable
so
dancing.
definitely in the performing arts sector,
Could not sing in front of anyone, like it was so scary. And my voice would shake. I used to have this thing where I'd sing and so I sounded awful, like a strangled cat. And so I went to uni because I could act and dance in front of people, fine. I wanted to be in the musical, so they said, well, if you want a main part, you've got to sing.
Yeah.
So I shat myself. I was like, no, I can't do this. And I went home to my housemates and they said, no, you've got to do it. So I practiced and practiced. I got the main part, so that was amazing. So first time I sang for everyone. And from then on, singing, I couldn't shut up.
Yeah.
It was just this, like, I don't know what it is, like, from going from dancing to singing. Like, dancing is amazing, and as an artist, like, I'm definitely going to dance in my future music videos, because I don't think anyone knows I dance.
Yeah.
Only like on
I
Instagram.
didn't know.
Yeah. But dancing is what I can do professionally, like.
Yeah.
But now obviously music's in the scene, and that's, I don't know, that's like my heart.
Is that like
music.
the first love?
That's it was a secret love, and then now it's out.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's great. So yeah.
So if you could describe your music in 3 words, what would it be?
Yeah. R&B.
Oh, nice.
Honest.
Yeah.
And groovy. That's an
it.
awful word. Maybe groove.
No, groovy's
not groovy,
fine.
that's
No,
awful.
I like the groovy though. I love
but it's
it.
definitely got a groove to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it makes people like.
Wanna dance. Definitely makes me wanna dance.
Yeah, it's truthful. Like everything I write is come from somewhere in me. So, yeah, it's vibey.
No, I love that.
Vibey.
Feel the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you want to just tell us where we can find all your work and all your
Yes.
social media handles?
Yeah. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I am Danni J. Facebook, actually, you could type in Danni Jackson. And YouTube, Danni Jackson. Music video, We Ain't Got Love, is on YouTube. And yeah, just find me online. I'm everywhere. Everywhere.
Check out the new single, We Ain't Got Love, on YouTube. This is Yasmin Sabih for Nveam at Sound Movement Live. You've been watching me and Danni Jackson. Take care.
Take care.